Hi, everyone. This is Jamie Broderick from Network Now, and today we're going to talk about customer satisfaction and retention. It's a very relevant topic for me because I have a networking organization, and keeping the members happy is top of mind for me every day. I am using Chrome, Teddy. You can't use Safari, that's all I know. So when you talk about customer satisfaction, it's basically the customer's perspective on the degree that their expectations are getting met. And just because they're satisfied does not mean that they are going to be loyal to you. So you want satisfied customers, but you actually want loyal customers who would never look at the competition. You want somebody that's going to advocate for your business. I see some people that own a business that just don't get how important it is to have happy customers, talking about them and spreading the word. Hey, Joanne. And so for an example of how somebody could have gotten positive reviews versus negative reviews, I was in a local store that does painting on ceramics. It's like mostly children go there. And I was waiting to speak with the owner, and a woman came in to pick up her finished platter for great grandpa's birthday, which was a big occasion for the family, and the children had made this platter. And when she looked at it, the finished product, there were these blotches on it. And she was not happy. It wasn't what she expected at all. And instead of saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I know it's an important present for you," she went into this whole long explanation of, well, you know, the glaze and the oven and the kiln and the this and she basically did nothing other than charge her full price for this thing. And after she left, I said, it's not really my business, but if you want that client to be happy and to come back and to not tell people how unhappy she was with your service, you really need to contact her and correct this. Give her a full refund plus money towards another platter so that she leaves happy, because she's very unhappy. It's just really short-sighted to keep the $60 or whatever it was. Joanne, do you want to jump on camera? If you do, just hit the join button. Oh, look at this. The customer pyramid. Oh, I love this. Meets expectations, meets desires. What's the top one say? I can't read it. Oh, wow. Meets unrecognized needs. Yeah, that's excellent. That is the goal, the top of that pyramid. That's great, Natalie. Thank you. Not sure. Maybe Teddy, go out and go back in on Chrome. Okay, so we're talking about customer satisfaction. So it's not just the products and services that they need to be happy with. They need to be happy with the support that you give them and the engagement. So especially with a networking group like I have, the people that are engaged and involved with each other are so happy because they feel like they're part of the community. The ones that don't take advantage of the monthly calls, don't come to anything, don't participate in the Facebook group, they're not engaged, so they don't feel like they're part of the tribe, even though they're a paid member. So I try to remedy that by reaching out to them directly, bringing them back into the fold. So it's not that you're not providing enough value. Sometimes they just get disengaged. Joanne, you going to join me or no? So the ideal is loyal customers, right? That top of that pinnacle there, meeting, what are your words? Meeting unrecognized needs. They don't even know they want it, and you take care of it. They cannot be swayed to leave, sometimes even if they're not satisfied. They're so loyal to you that they're advocates for you, and they can't be swayed to leave to go to a competitor no matter what happens. They rarely reassess, or if they do reassess, they reconfirm that their choice is the correct one. That's the ideal. And the best type of customer in that category would be emotive ones, the ones that are just emotionally tied to your company, and they would just not go anywhere else. It's just no question. Losing a customer is not a good thing, of course, but okay, Joanne. But if you think about the lifetime value of a client and think about how much it costs to get a new client, taking care of your current customers is really key. I think they say it's like, let me find my stat here, 5 times easier. It costs 5 times as much to attract a new client than to, keep a current client happy. And it's also actually 2 times easier to sell to a lost client. So if you have a client in the past and they left, selling to them would be actually easier than trying to find somebody that doesn't know anything about you, the value you provide, the trust. So different ways that you can keep your customers loyal and satisfied. Of course, deliver what you say you're going to deliver. Business is all about making and following through on your commitments. You want to engage with them consistently and support them, not just show up when you have something to sell. Have processes for delivering your product or your service, and have processes for dealing with dissatisfaction or complaints, and be open to that communication. If people don't feel that it's safe to tell you that they're dissatisfied about something, then they're probably going to choose to leave rather than to complain, because they don't feel like it'll be resolved or it'll be an awkward situation. But if you're constantly asking for feedback, please tell me how we could do better. Please tell me what I've done wrong. Please know that there's an open channel, and it's really goes a long way. You want to care about them as a person. They're not just a number, not just a client, not just a sale. It's all about them. So what you provide is based on their needs. So you should be also continually assessing what you provide your clients. Is it really meeting their needs now? So maybe you've designed your company and your products and services a few years ago. You need to consistently ask, is this working for you? Would something else be better? And try different things and see and continually get feedback and design your services or products based on what they want. Any questions besides Joanne saying she can't get on camera? Let's see. Aw, Natalie, you got a comment on your hair. That's so funny. And Natalie, thank you so much for saving the Blab for me. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I was on Blab 2 hours ago and it worked fine. So, but anyway, it's working now. Let's see. So the worst word is attrition, or some people call it churn, right? This is lost clients. They leave for a variety of reasons. If they leave because they no longer need your product or service, that's one thing. But if they leave because they're dissatisfied and there's no way for you to resolve it, that's a big problem. Joanne's going to join us now. Hi, Joanne. I don't hear you. No sound, girl. Nope, no sound. Do you have headphones plugged in? Okay. All right, rejoin when you come back. All right, kicking her. We don't need to watch her walk through her house, right? All right, so let's see. Okay, so complaints. If customers aren't happy, I'm using Chrome. I think that's what's suggested, but I know Firefox works too. People have told me. So yesterday, for instance, I went to Crate & Barrel to return some sheets that I had bought, and it was like just over the 90 days. They weren't opened. It's a current product. It's not like they can't sell them, but the cashier comes out and just regurgitates the policy. 90 days, we can't take it back. And I said, I know you're just doing your job, but you can take it back. You're not doing your job as well as you can. Because your goal is to make sure that I'm happy so I come back and I spend more money in the store, not to make me leave pissed off. This $100 is a lot to me, but not to you. So anyway, I get on the phone with customer service, and they're of course, absolutely will give you your money back. So we got that rectified. But the staff that work for you need to know that the short-term gain of not taking something back or eating at cost is blown away by the long-term loss of a customer if they're annoyed. I think there's some companies that take back things no matter what. Like Costco, I would always go to Costco versus like BJ's Club, because Costco has no questions asked to take back anything no matter how long ago you bought it. It's huge. Whereas BJ's, you leave there, they're like, you have to call the manufacturer, it's too many days. It's just really not smart customer service at all. Let's see. Let's see. So I found this study earlier today. It says almost 70% of people are willing to pay 20% more for good service. Totally see that. So, if this is going to cost you to have policies in place to keep customers happy, just raise your prices to cover it. Everybody will be happy, right? Another stat is 76% that have moved to another company due to poor customer service. I would say that's probably 100%. If you look at all your buying history, there must be a company. Anyone on here have any experience with good customer service or bad customer service, which made you leave or stay or with a certain brand or company? Joanne's coming back on. All right, Joe. How are you? I can't hear you. I don't know if it's me or you. Can anybody hear Joanne? I don't know. No one's answering. Don't know, babe. It's really odd. You have your sound up on your laptop? I don't hear you. Maybe I'll take mine out. No. No sound, Joe. Bummer. You can't join me, girl. I have no sound. No. Sorry. Oh, well. There's Joanne. No good. Not sure what's happening over there. All right, so another thing I just wanted to touch on, this is going to be a short blab because none of my members are joining me on camera today. I want to talk about responding to new leads. So a couple weeks ago, I had an event and we were having an after party, and I was going to take 2 or 3 dozen people out to a restaurant. And one of the restaurants that I was thinking of going to said I needed to guarantee $1,200 of food and drink purchases in order to give me a separate area in their restaurant. What? So how about I didn't bring anyone and they got $0 of sales? I'm like, it's not just about the sales. I understand if you need to bring a staff in, but even if you netted break even, bringing 2 dozen people in, because the staff person costs as much as your profit margin, which is a problem to begin with, but never mind that. Think about all those new people through the door who are going to love it and come back, tell their friends, post it on social media. It's just so short-sighted. I'm sorry, Teddy. I would love for you to be part of this conversation other than that you're having trouble. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so anyway, we ended up we ended up not. All right, we're going to bring you on and see if we got some sound. Why not? Since there's no members on. Oh, look at this man. Who is this person with this abs? Yikes. All right. Let's see. There is no sound. It's so weird. You and Joanne. Must be me. I don't think it's you guys. I don't know what's happening. I guess I'm doing this myself. I'm sorry. So what's your, let's see. Let me see what Teddy's all about here. A LinkedIn trainer and coach. Okay, cool. Yeah, LinkedIn's huge. You guys have to have a LinkedIn profile. If you have a company, if you're a professional, if you're looking for a job, if you're a student that's going to get a job, everybody pretty much, except for those, if you're sitting in a basement playing Xbox, you need to have a professional LinkedIn profile. Absolutely. So we've been talking about because nobody can get on with any sound for some reason. It is Blab. Blab's having a problem. Well, lucky me. Oh, well. So I have been talking about customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, attrition, retention, and how to keep people more than happy so that they don't leave and jump to the competition. Let's see what else I have on here. Okay. So, even if sometimes people are dissatisfied and they still stick around because they're under contract for a year or something like that, which is really not ideal, right? Other ones just stick around because the value proposition's too good to go elsewhere. Even though they continue to be a client, that's not ideal. What you want is somebody that's loyal, who can't be swayed to leave, who think that your company is the best, and they advocate for you. And all right, this should be interesting. Let's see who this person is. It's open seat day at Network Now. Look at this guy's profile. Okay. Am I going to be sorry that I opened this up? Hello? Anybody there?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from Morocco.
Okay.
I'm
Nice
from
to meet you.
Morocco.
You don't have a good picture.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. So that's done. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. I am going to kick him permanently. Okay, he's off. He's blocked. It's just like Periscope now. It's like Periscope. I did say goodbye. He's permanently blocked from my Blabs. But I never let anybody on camera except for my premium members. But since today's so glitchy and there's no members, I figured we'd just roll with it. But I should have known better if somebody has some ripped abs as their profile picture. Luckily, there was nothing to see when I turned the camera on. But this is the issue with Periscope. If you're not on there every day and you're building a big following, you get like one person from your country. Everybody else is from overseas, and they have a name with no vowels in it. All right? So, yeah. It's interesting. Anyway. Hello, Morocco. How are you doing? So I think I'm going to call this a wrap. This is just not going as I expected it to go. I wanted this to be a conversation with my members. So I am going to cut it short.